Hey, Crosstalk is a channel for English learners.
Today, we're going to talk about health and wellness. We're going to show you an example of a real-life conversation.
Hey, do you do health checkups regularly?
Hey there. Yeah, I try to go for a checkup once a year just to make sure everything's in order. How about you?
Same here. Speaking of keeping healthy, I recently read a study that said just 30 minutes of muscle training a week can lower the risk of death. What do you think about that?
That's definitely interesting. I've always heard that exercise is important for overall health, but I never realized just how much of a difference it could make.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. The study also found that people who combined muscle training with cardio had even better health benefit.
That's great to hear. Do you have any favorite moves for building muscle?
Personally, I enjoy lifting weights. How about you?
Actually, I've never really tried anything specifically for building muscle. I usually just stick to a regular workout routine at the gym.
Do you ever exercise on the weekends?
I try to stick to my routine during the week, but on the weekends, I like to switch it up and try new activities like hiking or playing volleyball with friends.
That's a great way to mix things up. Are there any sports or exercise you'd like to try?
I've always wanted to try yoga. I've heard it can be a great way to build strength and flexibility.
Definitely. Do you have any exercise equipment at home?
I have a few weights and a yoga mat, but I mostly use them for at-home workouts on days when I can't make it to the gym.
How often do you change your exercise routine?
I like to switch things up every few months, just to make sure I'm using different muscles and also to avoid hitting a plateau. It also helps me to avoid getting bored with my workouts.
That's good strategy. I've heard the saying, the real workout starts when you want to stop. How hard do you typically push yourself when you're exercising?
I definitely try to push myself, but I also listen to my body and make sure I'm not overdoing it. It's all about finding a balance. But I do believe in the idea that you should push yourself a little bit out of your comfort zone to see improvement.
I totally agree. It's all about finding the sweet spot between challenging yourself and taking care of your body. Wellness is definitely a journey, and I think it's great that we are both trying to prioritize it in our lives. That's all for today. I hope you found new phrases and words.
I hope you were able to follow along and were able to understand our conversation.
See you next video.